Another day in the office here at Amazon Warehouse Fulfillment Center. Just chilling in the car before sunrise, fully sunrise. It's going to get hot, 100 degrees here in Texas heat. Here in Texas, here at Amazon. Just documenting this. Today, August 7th, 2025. At the time of this recording, another late day going to work. Well, at least not for me. I don't start till 7:30 a.m. working a donut shift Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday with mandatory extra time if Amazon calls for extra time on a Saturday. That's what I call a donut shift. Working the DC shift, or what they call something like that, from 7:30 to 6 p.m. 10-hour shift for me at outbound ship dock, while my dad and my wife works the inbound stoge, which is also donut shift, but from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday with mandatory extra time or mandatory overtime. Extra day on Saturday as well. So usually working a typical 10-hour, sometimes 11-hour shift, 4 or 5 days a week. And here at this Amazon Warehouse Fulfillment Center here in Texas. So yeah, I'm definitely chilling inside the car. It's going to get really hot. And yeah. If they have voluntary time off or VTO, where I took VTO and then I just clock out for the day, it's a free off day. But hopefully I do get VTO. But I know it's been very busy with a lot of extra shifts, a lot of voluntary extra time or VTT here for this company. And yeah, it feels busy. But yeah, I'm just documenting this because I didn't brush my teeth in the morning. And I'm very stressed about it. And my dad was very stressed driving to work. I see him getting stressed out, beating traffic. It's a long drive, about almost 30 minutes, half an hour, all the way to this fulfillment center here at this company. And I just want to express this on content. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, WhatsApp, WeChat, VK, Kick, Twitch, Gmail, email, Google, Bing, Yahoo, Discord, Skype, Blue Sky, Amiibo, Telemundo, or whatever, Spanish, Hispanic, social media, Tumblr. Yeah, I'm almost naming every social media platform there are. Pinterest, OnlyFans, Patreon, DeviantArt. I can't think a lot. MySpace. But yeah. But again, I'm just recording because I've been I woke up at 6:20 a.m. The alarm clock was going off. I had an alarm clock, but it wasn't loud enough to wake me up. And I went to bed at 2:33 a.m. yesterday, so shame on me. Or yeah, past midnight, degenerate hours. So shame on me. I stay up all night. I already shouldn't have did that, but that's very irresponsible of me, being a responsible adult. Went to bed at 2:33. Woke up at 6:20 a.m. At the time of this recording, time and date, which I believe again was August the 7th, or is the August the 7th, Thursday. And I'm just saying this for the record that my wife does almost always stay up all night past midnight to play her games. Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact by Hoyoverse, formerly MiHoYo. And when she gets off of work here at Amazon, she goes straight to her laptop, straight to her gaming laptop, and play Genshin Impact or talk to her friends on Facebook, Instagram, Discord. Like almost always, that's her routine. Her usual routine is always games, chatting with friends, going on Steam, going on VR chat with her friends. Always talking to her friends, almost always talking to her friends on either Facebook, Discord, or Instagram. And again, that's her routine. She usually when she gets off of work, goes home from work, gets on the computer. Even last year in 2024, when we used to live with Marvis Mackay, when we were roommates with Marvis Mackay, back at the apartment close to this work, the apartment over on the Stone Hill side, right, not too far from the work here, when we used to be roommates with Mars Mackay, same ordeal. My wife always goes home and she always gets on her computer, plays Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail or VR Chat or Wandering Waves, and used to play Maple Story and Mabinogi on Nexon. But the big picture is always about games, recreation, entertainment, leisure, games, or talking to a friend or be on our phone talking to our friends. It's precisely that. So I just want to stress that. And again, because of all that, we're really much being almost late to work, late to Amazon, late to this company here. And I want to document this and put this on content on YouTube, Facebook, or any other social media, or whatever this gets shared to. I'm just sharing my life updates. Again, just speaking my mind, exercising open door policy, or typical First Amendment freedom of speech and expression, and to share this content from my perspective. And that's how I feel. I don't know how everyone else is doing, how every other friends are doing compared to me, my wife and my immediate family. But yeah, I as I said, I am planning to quit, to submit my resignation and to quit working here at this company. I don't like working here. I never liked this job. I never signed up, and I fully never ever consented to working here in the first place. My parents, my immediate family, really is the one that keeps pushing to work here, and I did not fully consent nor agreed. I only agree out of obligation, financial obligation, because W-2, stable income, benefits is all what my parents keep pushing and keeps on advising, or as I say, or they claim advising, but they keep stating the same or similar subject: to work here, to keep this job, and to hold this position all into retirement age. And I don't want that. So I just really want to complain and stress this again. It is never my true intention to work here. I work here out of financial obligation. I feel coerced and forced against my will back in 2021 or 2020. Both me and my wife were recommended by my immediate family to work here at Amazon. And again, I'm just really trying to zoom in, trying to document. I didn't really want to capture any license plates of any vehicle. But yeah, that's the company there behind all those vehicles here in the parking lot. I'm not a big fan of working here, planning to quit, planning to resign, and chase my dreams, working many 1099 gig shifts. But I didn't brush my teeth early in the morning, and that's really bad. Trying really hard not to be an irresponsible adult. While I don't like my job, I do take my job seriously. And again, if there's VTO available, I will take it, because I'm too tired and I'm under a lot of stress. So it's hard for me to work when I'm under a lot of stress. I'm a heavy daydreamer. I overthink. I have a lot of things on my mind as always. And again, I'm a heavy daydreamer, critical thinker. I just want to be consistently on vacation. But again, at the time of this recording, me, my wife, and my dad were almost late, and we should be leaving at 6:15 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and even if there's overtime. And my dad did communicate this many times to leave around 6:15 or earlier, like 5:30 or something, 5:45, if working 11-hour shifts. So yeah, I'm just really documenting this and expressing my thoughts here. I really don't like being late, but again, I don't like working here in the first place. And I did communicate this with my wife, to go to bed early, to really brush teeth, to start taking a job seriously, and less gaming, less talking to friends, and prioritize work. Because we got to make the money. Got to pay bills, got to put food on the table. Got to start acting like responsible adults. Especially for our age. Especially based on how people see us and how we're being seen on Facebook, on social media. Yeah, I'm really want to point that out. We're grown men, we're adults, not kids. Gotta grow up. No time for games. Time to work and make money. Gotta put food on table. And that's the memo. I am Sunbeam Titan, General Sunbeam, Sunbeam 007, Sunbeam 0072, Sunbeam 0 on DeviantArt, Sunbeam 0072 on Twitch. And of course, I do have YouTube, Wattpad, and Facebook. Peace.